everybody. So, we are all caught up to day 18 for Mass Make March 2023, hosted by Cindy at Studio Lou. I hope you guys are following along. If you are joining in on this challenge, be sure you're hashtagging your socials, Mass Make March 2023. Today is day 18. We're doing envelopes or envelopes. Depends on where you're from, I guess. I've got a couple of ideas here that I'm playing around with. So we'll just dive in and see what happens. So I think I actually just finished watching Cindy's video for today. And I think what I want to do is kind of the same concept as what she did. Basically collaging on some envelopes. I say collaging. Some of these I'm just going to be gluing an image on an envelope. I've been watching I watched a couple of videos the other day about making your own envelopes and using a couple different templates, and the main video I watched several of them, but was on windowed envelopes and making windowed envelopes, but kind of fussy cutting your image. I'm holding this up to the light so I can see where I'm going with this. Fussy cutting your image. Oh, it's so hard to explain. Basically, an image was laid over the window part of an envelope and fussy cut around it, so you know, your normal envelope windows like this, well, this had like some of the image was over it. So it wasn't a full rectangle. It was really cool. I think I'll play around with that, but since I'm kind of still playing catch up from missing yesterday, I decided I would just kind of keep this real simple and see what I could do. If you've watched my other videos, I think I told you guys that I got a sewing machine. So, pretty excited about that. I haven't set it up yet. Part of my cleaning and rearranging and all that this weekend was to find me a good space for it. And we have accomplished that. So, this next week or so, I will be setting it up and seeing what I can do with it. So my idea is that one of my first projects would be to stitch on these envelopes. That's kind of my thinking. Mainly because I did such a full image, you know, and the edges don't like to always glue down. So I thought I would tackle it that way. You know, I'm just nervous about using such big stuff. So I'm going to set that one aside. Let's see what else we can come up with. One of the main things I really wanted to play with is I got these. They are Velcro dots. And I thought they would be the cutest little thing for an envelope. You know, to put at the envelope, to Velcro your envelope shut. I don't know if it's going to work, but I thought we could play around with it. They're just little Velcro dots. I think I got them off of Temu, or however. They were super cheap, and I got a gazillion of them. So yeah, I kind of want to play around with that as well. I have it in my brain to do a journal with strawberries. And so I've got some strawberry type stuff here. And I thought I would make an envelope for that. Kind of don't know if I like that not being cut straight. I mean, I guess I could easily cut it straight. That's probably what I should do. Do things right. Clean this guy up a little bit. Or not. Okay, well, we'll go with the torn look. That always happens to me. We'll try it again on this side and see what happens. Of course, you came off really clear. Oh. Always happens that way. Okay, maybe we'll just have one edge that's clear. I don't know if it's the way I hold my knife or this is a new blade, so I know it's not that. Maybe it's the speed. I don't know. But we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna make it happen. Make sure my envelope's right. Oh, I piled all this stuff over on my blue book. This is just some of my scraps. This is from a paper bag. It was probably Christmas, but we're making it strawberry. We're going with it for strawberry. Looks like some nice country strawberry stuff going on here. I think this little red piece is some origami paper. Looks like a perfect little square of origami stuff. So this is a recipe I got out of the magazine. It was on this page with the strawberries. For strawberry freezer jam. I thought it'd be cute to add to this. That'll be a fun little addition to a journal. There's a recipe. I should have prepared and fussy cut these out already. I'm sure you guys don't want to sit and watch me fussy cut strawberries. They're so tiny. Okay. I'm sure I have like some strawberry stickers or something like that in there. But, you know, sometimes you just want to use something else. Well, I guess we probably don't need to cover up the recipe. I was thinking I would kind of tuck these around, but I don't want to cover up the recipe because it's a legit recipe. It's not like it's not a full one or whatever. It's all there. So we'll have to get creative here. Maybe we'll put one of these guys on the back with the closure. My hand's a little shaky tonight. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe my hands got performance anxiety, knowing that they're on camera. Everybody's watching them. Maybe they're nervous. Now this guy goes into the writing just by a little bit. There's a little B on the writing. But that's okay. We're going to overlook that. Not worry about a little B. Okay, there's our 3 strawberries. So he looks a little wonky. I don't know if I got him all cut out right or not. That's better. We can do that there, and then let's see. I can do no, I don't like the red on the red. Nope. I still don't like the red on the red, so although no. Okay, we'll just go with a little strawberry there. What do you think? I'm going to lay him down first. Since we are here. And over here we got, could always put him there like that and cut his B off. I think we'll do that, even though it'll be upside down. That way we can trim his B, little B off of him. Scoot it down as far as we can. Oh, well, he fits without the B being trimmed, so. Scoot him up just a little. That's fine. I wish I had more. I'd put some more down here, but okay, so let's see about this here, this situation here. I guess it doesn't, one of these is the rough and one of these is the smooth. I guess it doesn't matter like which is which. Do you think? I just thought it would be a cute idea. A little interaction. I think it worked. Great. I mean, they don't have a super strong hold, but you know you don't want a super strong hold with this, because you don't want people like ripping your journal. So that worked out great. Makes me want to do more. I might just sit and stick these on blank envelopes. I could do that. Yeah, that's cute. Do we want some? Got all sorts of stuff on my desk already. It's already piling up. I think I like that. That way I can cover up the bottom little part that's got all crazy when we went to cut it. Like I said, I will probably play around with, I don't know, I say that. I may not, because I don't want to mess up something that I've already got that I like, you know. But this will be cute with some red stitching around it. Correct? I do believe. Got a little crazy with my glue there. That's okay. That is a-okay. And then I have these two envelopes. I have some more strawberry stuff as well, but I don't have some more strawberries, except for this little guy that I could play with. And I have this little music notes from the song Strawberries. But, yeah. So I don't know if I'll play around with that yet. Anyways, I got these two guys from the other day when we were playing around. What were we doing? Oh, we were doing like flip outs maybe? Tip outs? I don't know. So I have those, and then I have some images that I've played around with. They're vintage type images. From a book. So let's see if I can play around with those. Kind of like those. Artistic photographer. Okay, kind of like that. I kind of feel like it needs a little something more, although, you know, I mean, I love the simplicity, but I do feel like we need something more. I feel like I'm digging through my scrap box here. So I have several different scrap boxes. Kind of like that. My original setup was for my collage, and I did all my scraps sorted by color. I had a bin for red and a bin for blue and a bin for all these different things, all these different colors, and that worked really well. That worked really well for me. Because if I was working on a collage piece, I could be like, oh, I just need a little hint of blue or you know. And so I could just go to my blue bucket and pull out something blue. So that worked out really well, but it doesn't work out too well for making my journals. You see what I'm doing? I'm working on 2 at a time here. This is a piece of acetate. I don't know how well that'll work, but so anyways, for my journaling, it doesn't do too well for me to sort things by color. But the thought of putting all of my scraps in one big bin after I've for years have functioned with them separated by color was a tad overwhelming, so I couldn't do that. So I cleaned and went through my scraps and downsized. So initially I was in a 12 by 12 bucket that was about this deep. Now I'm in like a 10 by 10 or 8 by 10 bucket that's not as deep. So I've downsized quite a bit. I think I still want to trim that down some. But I'm still separated by color. I just can't give up my separated by color yet. And the way I'm set up now, they're just right behind me. Every color of the rainbow just tucked in right behind me. Okay, I kind of like that. I wish that is so backwards to me. But I was trying to cover up this big blank spot. Is that too much of that pattern? I don't think so. I think I like it like that. Okay. So my 12 by 12 drawers that were all sorted by color are now sorted by my different journal projects that I'm working on. One is farmer's market and one is wine and just all the different ones I'm working on. So, yeah, again, I rearranged quite a bit. I wonder if this is going to hold with glue stick. I don't play around much with acetate and plastic stuff, so I tend to always default to using my weld bond, but I see so many people using just glue sticks to glue a lot of different things, and so it always makes me wonder, maybe that works for this. It feels like it's sticking pretty good. So we'll just see. We'll just see. And I don't think I'm going to do the little Velcro on this guy. Because he doesn't really have, well, I mean, he has room now that I look at him. He's got room for a dot there. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to probably keep this little video short as well. Again, mainly because I'm playing catch up from missing yesterday, so. And I'm tired. I've been working all weekend. Working on, you know, my space. And it's a lot of physical labor moving things around. I moved, you know, a whole bookcase and put together a little bookcase and moved that bookcase and along with, I don't know how many of you guys tote your books around or move your books around, you know, the stash of books you may or may not have. But I have a lot, and some of those dang things are heavy. So, and if you recall, my plan was to move my reading books from up here in my art space to my back room, my library area, and move my art books back up here. That didn't go exactly as planned because I have more art books than I had thought I did. And so that did not go exactly as planned. I think I'm gonna leave this. Or I could do it like that. That'll work. Because I have so many in my stash. You know, it's funny when you start sorting books, you're like, okay, this is a book that I want to use the cover because I like the cover and I don't want the insides, and so I need to chop this book up essentially and salvage the cover because I want to use the cover for something. And then you have the books that, oh, this has good insides. I don't really care for the cover, or it's too big to do a journal out of, or something like that. But you want the insides. And then you have books that you want to use the cover, and you want to incorporate some of the inside. It's funny how many different kinds of books stash you have. At least for me, that's my situation here. Yeah, that's my situation here, is I have several different books for several different reasons, several different plans for them. I'm compelled to just add a little teeny bit to this, give it a little pop of color. So, I think I finally got all of my books sorted where they're supposed to be. And which pile they're supposed to be in. It's funny how that works. This guy is not a very good glue book because you're not tearing very well. You're getting all crazy. use him to smush down that glue. Okay. So, let's see here. I think, yeah, I think that will do us for today. Again, I'm kind of tired. I'm glad that these things worked out. I think that will work out great. I'm pretty excited about that, actually. Oh, it's the little things in life, right? Get so excited about these. And again, they're little bitty tiny Velcro dots. I don't know what size they are. Let's see if the little package says it. 15 millimeter. There's 100 pairs in here. They're Velcro dots and they're sticky, you know, so that you can just, you don't have to glue them down or anything like that, or sew them down or anything. So, check those out. Those are, like I said, those will be fun to play around with in your journals. So, we only ended up doing 4 envelopes. Our strawberry freezer jam with the Velcro closure. That's too cute. These two acetates gonna stick, I think. These two Victorian looking, using our envelopes that we played around on the other day. And then this guy who I'm so back and forth about. Maybe I'll, since I like it. It's kind of cool. You think of a door and behind the door and all that. Maybe I'll stitch with him, play around with him, because you can see that the magazine image is not really wanting to stick to that. So maybe he'll be my first test run. So yeah, we only did 4, and I'm okay with that. Again, I may still play around with adding these to these, because they have the perfect little closure. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that was day 18 of Mass Make March 2023. Envelopes was our prompt, and we made 4 of them. It's not a big mass of make, but we have 4 more than we did, so there is that. Yeah, so I will be back tomorrow. I have a few things going on tomorrow, but and a few ideas for floating pockets. I'm gonna certainly watch Cindy's video before I tackle floating pockets, because I think I know what that means, but I'm not 100% sure, so maybe I don't know what it means. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow to tackle that. Like I said, I have a couple ideas if it is what I think it is. I've obviously never made any before, so so there you go. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good evening or day. You may be watching this during the day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, this was day 18 of Mass Make March 2023, hosted by the ever so lovely and most creative Cindy at Studio Lou. Be sure and check her out, and we will see you tomorrow.